In episode 25, Tang goes to get Xiao Wu back on his own. On his way, he encounters a giant purple glowing spider and tries to kill it before the spider does. Tang's poison is useless here since the spider has its kind of deadly poison. Tang tries to trap the spider in his blue-silver plants but fails a lot of times. Fighting the spider alone gets harder for Tang. Eventually, Tang gets bitten by the spider and falls unconscious on the ground. After a long struggle and getting stuck in the flashback of his previous life, Tang reawakens and kills the spider. Tang's powers get drained, so he sits and meditates. Once again, the old granny appears, but this time with her husband. It appears that Granny and her husband were in search of the spider and wanted to kill it for their granddaughter, but their target is once again looted by Tang. Despite being angry, they get shocked to realize Tang has killed the spider alone. They intended to kill the spider together because it could not be killed easily. Tang gets up from meditation and gets embarrassed to see them show up again. The old man takes over the situation and gives Tang 2 conditions. 1. He will let him live, but for that Tang will have to join their family. 2. If he doesn't obey the first condition, he will get killed by the old man. Tang agrees to the first condition and asks for their help to fight the gorilla beast and rescue his companion. While they negotiate terms, Dean is shown sitting on his open balcony, stressing over a letter he has received through a messenger owl. In the 26th episode, Tang asks for the old couple's help to track and kill the gorilla, who has taken hostage of Xiao Wu, but they straight up deny it. They are terrorized to hear the gorilla's name. The giant ape is millennia old and has not been defeated by anyone. Tang gets disappointed and announces that he will not follow their conditions and give the spider's soul ring to their granddaughter. Angry at seeing Tang behave like this, Grandpa aims to kill Tang with his holy spear. Luckily, Zhao and the rest of the Shrek students, who were keeping track of Tang all along, arrive. Zhao takes Grandpa aside and reveals Tang is Grandmaster's disciple. On hearing Grandmaster's name, the old man immediately agrees on letting Tang have the spider's soul ring. The old man lets everything go, but his granddaughter is not happy with the decision. She points her spear toward Tang and openly challenges him to fight her one more time. And like in old ways, if Tang wins, she will let him have the spider's soul power. Tang accepts the spear girl's open challenge. To entertain the tired minds, Oscar steps forward and sets a new condition. He tells the spear girl that she will have to kiss Tang if she loses this time. And instead of fighting, they give Tang and the spear girl 16 blades and ask them to catch leaves in each blade while the blade flies towards the aim, a thick tree trunk. Like always, Tang wins and becomes the reason for the spear girl's sadness. Tang goes to her and promises to train her like him while giving away some of his hidden weapons. As they reconcile, the spear girl kisses Tang. She runs away while blushing. Later, Tang mediates and attains the human face spider's soul ring. Episode 27 opens with Tang Hao, who is sitting on a rusty battlefield. There, he recalls the time when his wife had to sacrifice her life to save him and Tang. In the flashback, on the same battlefield, Tang Hao and his wife are seen running away from someone with Tang as an infant. Tang Hao is in his youth with his power beyond compare. He is battling with multiple Soul Land Masters to protect his wife, whom they're after. After some time, their head, Bibai Dong, arrives with an army of Soul Land Masters. Acknowledging the situation, Yen decides to kill herself and set Tang Hao free from the 400 Soul Land Masters. Before killing herself, she requests Tang Hao to take good care of the child. On dying, she releases lots of blue-silver grass aura. Back in the present, Tang Hao is stalking Tang to protect him from evil. After recalling his wife's great sacrifice, Tang Hao goes to the place where Tang killed the beast for Oscar. He goes there and finds Tang's blue-silver plants. He talks to the plants, thinking it's Yen, and takes an oath to protect his son while staying in the shadows. In episode 29, the old couple decides to head back to where they have come. As they leave, Yiran, their granddaughter, talks about her feelings for Tang. She confesses she cannot stop thinking about Tang. As they elope in the woods to track a new soul beast for Yiran, they talk about the possibility of making Tang their family member. On the other side, Tang is having difficulties absorbing the spider's energy since its aura is way too poisonous and strong. Tang does not have the option to back out because that brings the chances of killing him. As everyone watches out for Tang and shows concern, Xiao Wu comes running toward them. Everyone cheers and gets happy on her return. She tells everyone that the beast turned out to be a coward who ran away after hearing a lion's roar. The first thing she does is catch up with everyone. She tells during her long-lost journey, she reached rank 30 and even killed a beast and attained a soul ring herself. Master Zhao and everyone else feels proud of her for doing everything on her own. Later, Grandmaster shows up at Shrek School and catches up with his long-lost buddy, Fender. Both tell each other about their encounter with Tang Hao. Grandmaster shows Dean the badge Tang Hao threw at his face and asks Dean if he knows anything about it. Tang, on the other side, has successfully absorbed the soul ring. Seeing him in pain, Xiao Wu sheds tears too. To everyone's shock, Tang mutilates and grows spider legs on his back. While everyone is unable to find any solution for Tang's cure, Tang loses consciousness and sees his parents leaving him in the middle of nowhere. He then finds him chasing after Xiao Wu, who is playing. As he has multiple weird dreams, he revisits a specific stage of his previous life where he is sneaking into the Forbidden Library. In episode 29, Tang peeks into his previous life where he is an advanced weapon creator. Tang is fond of researching and learning new skills that can help him build handy tools. Sadly, he is a young fellow who's bullied for standing out from the crowd. Tired of criticism, Tang asks his elders to seek secret knowledge on making the perfect weapons. His elders get angry and strictly forbid Tang to go anywhere near the secret library, which contains the secret learning skills. Tang, on the other hand, is too desperate to attain secret knowledge. He plans to sneak into the secret library that night. In heavy rainfall, Tang climbs the mountain where the library is situated. There, he sees 2 level securities. On the first level, soldiers guarded the place. On the second level, they had laser beam technology and 3 of their most skillful and trustworthy elders to guard the place. Tang manages to sneak from the back doors. Tang causes a commotion outside to distract the elders. Tang sneaks inside and swiftly dodges the laser beams, eventually attaining their secret scriptures. The minute Tang collects the scriptures, the emperor of the Tang sect shows up and catches Tang red-handed. He reveals that he secretly protects this place for surety. He considers Tang an outsider and accuses him of stealing their secret learning skills. To prove he is not an outsider and he loves his sect, he pulls his hidden weapon out and tries to slit his throat. The emperor throws away his weapon with his powers and tells Tang the reason for protecting their learning skills. With time, Tang's sect was growing in strength and innovation, depriving the actual residents of their learning ability. Outsiders used to reside in their sect and steal all the knowledge. The elder, however, is impressed by Tang's dedication to learning skills. He allows him to soak up all the knowledge and asks him to run as far as he can from their sect because the other elders were going to come after him. In the 30th episode, we see Tang gains consciousness and feels relieved to see Xiao Wu by his side. Tang hugs Xiao Wu and after some time his back starts growing metallic spider legs. On realizing Tang can harm his friends with his legs, Xiao suggests he should try to gain control over them through meditation. Tang tries and successfully gets his hold over the legs and manages to take them back inside. On their way back, they get blocked by the dead spider's babies. They plan on killing them. Tang gives everyone his secret weapons. Everyone is fascinated to see his weapons. After successfully killing the baby spiders, they head to their academy with the help of Oscar's new flying wings by consuming his body fluid sausage. Everybody feels relieved on reaching the main gates. Zhao visits Dean, who is chatting with Grandmaster. Zhao begins telling his jungle tales. Grandmaster also tells the old history of the giant ape. As they are done with the tales, Grandmaster reveals that he wants to train Tang and his friends, who are all extraordinary. With all the respect Dean allows him, he asks Grandmaster to go to the ground and make an introductory session. There, Tang's spider legs come out and he becomes out of control. He begins attacking his friends, resulting in causing a serious injury to Fat Boy. Everyone takes Fat Boy to the medical room, while Grandmaster trains Tang to take control of his newly developed spider legs. He then takes Tang to Fat Boy and asks him to suck back the poison out of him so that he can heal. Hesitating at first, Tang stings Fat Boy one more time and takes out all the poison. Soon Fat Boy starts healing. Grandmaster and Tang come outside and unite with Tang's friend. Grandmaster makes a comment, which confuses everyone, but Tang understands he's not happy with what Tang has become. In episode 31, Tang goes after Grandmaster to talk about his new soul ring, who doesn't seem to be happy about it. Grandmaster scolds Tang for being irresponsible and almost killing his friend. Tang apologizes and reconciles with Grandmaster, who asks Tang to demonstrate his powers. He tells Tang that he has become immune to all kinds of poisons. Subsequently, Tang goes to visit the city's renowned blacksmith shop. It is huge and has multiple blacksmiths working inside it. Tang goes to the main owner of the shop and proposes to him a business idea in private. He asks the owner to give him a seat among the other blacksmiths. He proposes that he will give the owner 100 soul coins on the spot if he lets him use his equipment to build advanced weapons instead of their tools. Tang also proposes that he will share the profit which he is going to generate by selling his weapons. The owner has ambiguities at first, but after hearing about Tang from his sons, who fought Tang and Xiao Wu in the ring match, the owner agrees and seals the deal. The next day, Grandmaster cooks a flamboyant meal for the students and bonds with them. After the meal, he asks everyone to get in a line in front of him and lets them know their intense training days have come. For a startup, he asks Dai to step forward and fight all the students one by one. In episode 32, Tang and Dai face each other in a fight. The two agree on fighting without ruining their good terms. The two activate their soul powers and begin fighting. Mr. Dai gives him tough competition. Tang, on the other hand, does not use full force, thinking that he might ruin his good terms with Dai. After a very tough competition, Tang is left with no choice but to use his third soul ring. He traps Dai in his spider web. Dai's skin gets rubbed against the web and gets poisoned. The poison starts spreading in his body 2 times faster. Things get serious, so Grandmaster stops the match and asks Tang to get the poison out of his body immediately. The students fight, one after another. Grandmaster picks out mistakes and wrong moves in everyone, except Xiao Wu. He reveals Xiao Wu has become invincible and has no errors. Xiao Wu has achieved 1,000-year-old lightning rabbit's power, while she got her third soul ring, which has unlocked the ability to teleport herself in the air. Grandmaster punishes everyone for the wrong moves during fights. He tells everyone to run 10 rounds of their city while carrying a sack full of heavy rocks. To know what happens next, stay tuned to get our next videos. Stay safe and keep watching.